Hello, my little gloomy friend. Feeling down? Want to relax? Forget your worries? And maybe feel something other than despair for once? Over the next 10 minutes, I'll give you the ultimate mood boost. A list of anime comedies so good, they'll keep your serotonin levels dangerously high for months. We're focusing on shows where the comedy isn't just an extra. It is the story. High-density laugh generators that flirt with absurdity and sometimes take you way beyond its limits. But don't worry about spoilers. I won't be recapping the entire plot or ruining the punchlines. Just giving you a little taste to spark your curiosity. We'll start with the milder ones and gradually descend into pure chaos. Let's get started. Chios School Road. This anime follows Chio, an ordinary high school girl whose walk to school turns into a ridiculous, action-packed adventure. Stealth missions, rooftop parkour, biker gangs, and the school day hasn't even started yet. The comedy here is wild, unpredictable, and full of absurd twists that somehow still feel oddly relatable. It's a mix of gamer logic, social anxiety, and pure chaos. For anyone who's ever made being late feel like a matter of life and death, this anime gets you. Aho Girl. Aho Girl centers around Yoshiko, a high school girl whose stupidity is so extreme, it's practically an art form. She can score 0 on any test, has a monkey-like obsession with bananas, and somehow manages to be so irresistibly cute that she could easily make her way onto your ultimate waifu list. From physically assaulting her childhood friend with pure idiocy to terrorizing honor students and innocent dogs alike, Aho Girl delivers relentless slapstick and chaotic energy at breakneck speed. If you've ever felt like the dumbest person in the room, don't worry, Yoshiko's got you beat. Our next title is Are You Lost? When 4 high school girls survive a plane crash and get stranded on a deserted island, things take a surprisingly educational turn. Led by the resourceful Homara, they learn to survive using real-life survival skills, like drinking fish blood and eating bugs. It's equal parts comedy and survival guide, with just enough absurdity to make you question your life choices. The final episode might even make you question your entire existence. Sun, sea, cute girls, and a ton of ridiculous moments. What more could you need to be happy? Seitokai Yakwendomo. What do you get when a normal guy joins a student council full of girls with dirty minds? A rapid-fire barrage of innuendos, deadpan punchlines, and some of the most shameless wordplay in anime history. Despite the constant stream of inappropriate jokes, the delivery is so straight-faced, it somehow makes everything even funnier. The outrageous things that come out of these sweet schoolgirls' mouths can be so shocking. They'll make your own guilty little thoughts feel childish and innocent by comparison. Time to climb higher on the ladder of absurdity. Azumanga Do. Azumanga Do is a slice-of-life comedy that follows a quirky group of high school girls through their daily lives, but ordinary isn't in their vocabulary. From a 10-year-old prodigy trying to fit in with older classmates to a perpetually sleepy girl who might be dreaming half the time, each character brings their own brand of delightful weirdness. A true pioneer of the cute girls doing weird things genre, Azumanga Do paved the way for countless schoolgirl comedies to come, and still holds up as one of the most charming of them all. Nichi Joe, also known as My Ordinary Life. At first glance, it's just another slice-of-life anime about high schoolers. But Nichi Joe throws all logic out the window and replaces it with talking cats, suplex deer, and explosions over test scores. The comedy here is completely unhinged, rapid-fire, over-the-top, and beautifully absurd. It takes the tiniest everyday moments and dials them up to 11 with perfect timing and wild animation. If you've ever wished your daily life felt like an anime, Nichi Joe is the chaotic wish fulfillment you didn't know you needed. Arakawa Under the Bridge. Successful, serious, and status-obsessed, Koei Ichinomiya has it all. That is, until he nearly drowns and ends up indebted to a girl who lives under a bridge. To repay her, he agrees to become her boyfriend and joins a bizarre community of outcasts, including a man in a kappa suit and a star-headed musician. This anime is a cocktail of surreal comedy, offbeat romance, and philosophical weirdness. It constantly walks the line between absurd and profound, and somehow it works. Every character is deeply strange, yet oddly sincere. For anyone who's ever felt like they don't quite fit in, Arakawa Under the Bridge reminds us that maybe that's exactly where the magic happens. Soia Sabas. 3 girls, 1 pastime club, and 0 chill. Soia Sabas starts off looking like a cute, harmless school comedy, then punches you in the face with unfiltered chaos, grotesque expressions, and absolutely deranged humor. This anime thrives on shock value and impeccable comic timing. Every episode escalates from silly to psychotic in seconds, twisting mundane school life into something completely unhinged and irresistibly funny. If you're tired of sugar-coated slice-of-life shows, Soia Sabas is the savage, screaming breath of fresh air you've been waiting for. And the ending? An absolute masterpiece. A cherry on top of the cake. The same cake this anime smashes into your face, episode after episode, with maniacal glee. Detroit Metal City. By day, he's a soft-spoken guy who just wants to sing Swedish pop. By night, he's Krauser II, the shrieking, demonic frontman of death metal band Detroit Metal City. Caught between his gentle soul and his monstrous stage persona, Nagishi's life is a non-stop identity crisis wrapped in guitar solos and profanity. Detroit Metal City is fast, filthy, and brutally funny. It parodies the metal scene with razor-sharp satire while never letting you forget how ridiculous and weirdly relatable it all is. A battle between pop dreams and death metal nightmares, and the loudest identity crisis you'll ever laugh at. Prison School. 5 boys, 1 ultra-strict all-girls school, 0 chance of escape. Prison School throws its hapless heroes into a world of brutal punishments, insane authority figures, and absurdly high-stakes perversion, all in the name of comedy. It's lewd, loud, and completely unfiltered. But underneath the fan service is some of the sharpest, most over-the-top satire on power, lust, and teenage desperation you'll ever see. The pacing is intense, the tension is real, and somehow you actually start rooting for these idiots. For those who can handle equal parts genius and degeneracy, Prison School is a glorious, sweaty fever dream of pain and pleasure. And a bonus for those who believe there's no such thing as too much absurdity and crave more. Pop Team Epic. If you thought you knew what absurd comedy was, Pop Team Epic comes along to obliterate all expectations. 2 high school girls, Popuko and Pipimi, throw you into a whirlwind of random skits, surreal humor, and complete chaos that defies all logic and narrative structure. It's an anime that actively trolls its viewers, constantly breaking the fourth wall with relentless jokes, bizarre references, and the most unpredictable animation styles. 1 minute, it's a parody of a traditional anime trope. The next, it's an off-the-wall sketch that could only exist in the fever dreams of a madman. If you've got a high tolerance for absurdity and a love for the weirdest of weird, Pop Team Epic is the anime that laughs in the face of any kind of structure, and then makes you laugh along with it. I can already hear the voices in your head going, "Wait, where's or how dare you skip?" And hey, fair enough. There are tons of great comedy anime out there. These were just my humble picks, but feel free to drop your favorites in the comments. If you're still feeling blue, pick one of these shows and I guarantee it'll cheer you up. Oh, and subscribe to the channel. Everything's funnier with friends. That's all for today. Be happy, keep smiling, and don't forget, the world's a little better when you laugh. See you soon!